Hi everyone, welcome back to the astrology and card reading for the month ahead. So in this reading for November 2023, I'm going to be talking about the key astrological transits for the month ahead and what signs may be affected and so forth. And then I'm going to do cards with the tarot and oracle cards for each of the signs element. So for example, if you're a Libra, Aquarius or Gemini, the timestamp for air signs will be below. If you're a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries, click on fire, and so on and so forth for each element. So you can watch for your rising and your sun sign in particular, but you can also check for your moon sign with the cards. As I said, timestamps will be under that, but I am going to talk about the astrology as a general thing for the month. So if you're interested in the energy and the astrology and how that may affect you, listen to this first part of the reading. But before I get to that, I am going to mention a few quick things. If you'd like to book a reading with me, the link to my website is below. Please be aware at the end of the year, it's a very busy time, so please understand that there is a turnaround time of 3 to 4 weeks at the moment. If you ordered a 2024 reading, and I'm still trying to get those out, it's a lot of work, but I do have a turnaround time for the 2024 readings of 3 to 6 weeks, more towards the 3 to 6, as in not say 1 to 3 weeks, but more 3 to 6 weeks, like I say. If you'd like to join me on Patreon, check out the link below to my Patreon, where I do upload extra content, pick card readings, updates on the astrology, more in-depth stuff on what's going on in the collective, and different mini pick card readings that I might do. And there's also a psychic development tier, which is tier 4, where you can learn about psychic development and tarot cards and learning about the tarot. So yeah, I think those are the main things I was going to mention. I'm going to get into it now for November. So starting with November, we come out of eclipse season that we've been dealing with in the month of October. October was a really crazy month. So much stuff happening in the collective, in the world. A lot of people feeling this very heavy, intense, up and down, roller coaster kind of energy. It's been pretty wild. It's the end of November eclipse, the one on the 28th of November that we just had, that signaled the end of a long cycle of eclipses for this fixed sign. So if you're a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo or Scorpio, know that you've completed a massive chunk of karma, let's just say, over the last 18 months with those eclipses. So in a way, for the fixed signs, November is a bit of a new start energy. So that's a good thing. Now also, November 4th, we have Saturn going direct in Pisces. Saturn's been retrograde for a number of months now, and when Saturn's retrograde, which it has been, it feels like the energy slows right down and things feel a little bit sort of hectic, stressful, but also very slow to get where we want to go. So it's a little bit frustrating energy. However, the good news is from November 4th, Saturn starts to station direct, starts to move forward. Okay, so this is going to be a better energy for anything related to big decisions in your life, commitments, anything where it's like moving home or changing jobs, changing career, making big decisions for your life, or getting on track to those big decisions. Okay, signing contracts and things like that are better done after November 4th if possible for big decisions. Just a heads up on that, because it will flow much more smoothly. If you're changing your career or anything like that, same thing. I'd suggest waiting till after November 4th. But with Saturn direct, it definitely helps to feel like we're getting our life back on track in some way, or we're starting to have a bit more momentum in our life. Things are actually shifting and changing. Now, it's not going to feel like it happens all at once, or, that week of November 4th may not feel like everything's suddenly happening, but it's definitely going to start to feel different. If you're in tune with the energies, you'll feel like life is starting to open up again in some way. Okay, like I said, in particular around big decisions. Now November 8th, Venus moves out of Virgo, which is good news, because Venus in Virgo is not a good place. It's a fall placement for Venus that we've just been having in the last few weeks in the month of October. And Venus in Virgo is very critical in love. She's not happy in love. She's always noticing the flaws and red flags and problems in the relationship. So, some people might have felt that energy in the last month in particular, like red flag city in relationships. But now Venus from November 8th goes into Libra. She settles down a bit. She calms down. She's more loving. Venus in Libra is more easygoing, more compromising. So in relationships, if you're in a relationship, you should find that from November 8th, things start to feel a bit more balanced, a bit more compromised, a bit more of a nice gentle flow, and possibly even a bit more romantic. It is a nice time to do things also related to self-care or be a bit more social. Venus in Libra likes to socially connect with others, whether it's one-on-one or just, you know, revisit those connections that maybe you've been disconnected from in the last month because you've been too busy with work or your routine. Venus in Libra likes balance, harmony, and peace, though. So if there's any relationships around you that are chaotic, you're going to tend to want to have more peaceful relationships. You're going to tend to want to pull away from people that are chaotic in your life. So yeah, definitely from November 8th, you'll notice that need for peace and serenity and balance in relationships and love. November 10th, Mercury enters Sagittarius, coming out of Scorpio. So from November 10th, we will feel a bit more optimistic on the level of the outlook of how we feel, our beliefs, how we feel about life. There's a bit more of an uplift, and Mercury in Sagittarius can feel a bit more lucky, a bit more risk-taking energy, a bit more open-minded, maybe thoughts about travel or long-distance travel or connecting with people more from overseas. If you have people that you connect with at a distance, you may have more communications with them. It's Mercury in Sagittarius likes to take risks, and it sort of starts on the level of thinking first. Watch out for overindulgence with things that are not good for you, though, that are too much, you know, too much indulgence with Mercury in Sagittarius can be an issue. So do watch out for that. Watch out for people overpromising, or you yourself overpromising if you've got a lot of fire in your chart, because that can be an energy with Mercury in Sag. Is, you know, thinking that you can take everything on, or thinking you can say yes to everything and then realizing later, oh, hang on, I've overextended myself here. You know, watch out for that for sure. Or thinking before you speak. You know, a lot of people will be really just speaking what's on their mind and really preaching their beliefs out into the world. So you might see a lot of really opinionated stuff happening online after November 10th, like debates, people talking about things that are going on in the world in a bit more of an out there kind of way. So you may notice that. And people being really blunt, but also maybe people being funny as well. November 13th, there is a new moon in Scorpio at 20 degrees of Scorpio. If you have anything in your chart around 20 degrees of Scorpio, this will be significant for you in that part of your chart. It does make a trine with Neptune, which is harmonious energy and quite dreamy, but it's also, new moon in Scorpio can be about finances. It can be about your ambitions, your goals, setting new intentions. For some people, it can bring in this energy of feeling really ambitious and really goal focused around achievements and money, and also possibly to do with intimacy and connection with others as well, like new connections with others possibly. November 22nd, the sun enters Sagittarius, so happy birthday all the Sages out there. And, you know, with the sun in Sag, people feel more spontaneous, a bit more jovial, a bit more optimistic about life, wanting to have a bit more fun and enjoy rather than sort of be really work focused. So people start feeling the end of the year work blues if you're working, you know, in a 9-to-5 type job, and you know, it's starting to feel a little bit restless around November 22nd onwards, I would say. It's a good time for trying new things, getting out and about, you know, doing physical activity, exercise, trekking, adventures, travel from November 22nd. November 24th, Mars also enters Sag, which is a lot of Sagittarius energy there. So this is very restless energy. People, you know, are feeling even more restless from November 24th. But Mars in Sag, it's a little bit overindulgent, so do watch out for that. You know, over getting too much of a good thing, which then becomes not a good thing, you know, that kind of energy. Again, people being very opinionated about what's going on in the world, people expressing their point of view, more people wanting to speak out more about things with Mars going to Sag from November 24th. It's a very bold energy. And it's, you know, if you've got fire in your chart, like if you've got Aries or Leo, this is going to be good for you. It's going to sort of spice up your energy and give you a good mojo, give you some mojo back if you've been feeling tired, should help you. The Mars in Sag energy from November 24th is be a bit more difficult for people with Gemini, people with Virgo, or people with Pisces energy, because it makes harder aspects, and so you can find that is a bit more challenging when you're feeling a bit on edge, tense, or that there's more tension in your relationships from November 24th, those signs that I mentioned. Then November 27th, the full moon is in Gemini at 4 degrees of Gemini. So if you have anything in Gemini around that degree, you've got some kind of culmination, ending a new beginning with that full moon on November 27th. It can be a time where something is shifting in your life in regards to your outlook or perspective, or, you know, the way, say, you know, depending on the house that you have Gemini in your chart, there could be a letting go of something there. And it is with the full moon in Gemini, it's a bit of a restless energy too, because the mind is overstimulated. So there's a lot of overthinking going on. So I'd say November 27th with that full moon in Gemini, definitely ground your energy, get connected to the earth, because especially if you've got a lot of air in your chart, you can feel a little bit overstimulated mentally. There could be something around decisions, or trying to make a decision about something important in your life, or some kind of change around decision making. All right, let's look at the cards for the elements. All right, so I'm going to start with the air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. I've never used this deck before. I quite like it though. What have we got for air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the month of November? Goodness, a lot of energy here. 5 of Cups and the Death card for the air signs. Gosh, that's intense. So what we have for the air signs so far is this disappointment here, this sadness. It can be a grieving energy for some people with the Death card here. There might be some grieving energy for the air signs, either a relationship that's, you know, been already ended or is in the process of ending, or, you know, a loss that you've dealt with or that have been dealing with here. That's what I'm getting from that. Let's see what the fairies mention to you. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for November. Nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. And there's some badgers on there with some butterflies as well. Some blue butterflies. So what's happening here is, look, for if someone's actually, one of the air signs watching, this could be for 1 or 2 people. If you've lost someone recently, there could be sending you messages through nature, okay, through butterflies, through animal signs. That's a very strong message I'm getting. For others of you, you could be seeing signs in relation to someone that you're thinking of, you know, someone special to you is what I'm getting here. So it doesn't have to be a deceased loved one. It can be someone that you have a romantic connection with. It could be someone that you have, you know, a strong connection with that you may not be in contact here with, because the Death card's here. There might have been a disconnect in recent times, but there's something coming through to you from your guides through messages and signs about the connection. Crescent moon. Keep moving forward. You got this. Yes. See, this is a very reassuring message, in particular for someone that had a loss. They're saying do not get stuck in a moment or in excuse me. If there was a loss, you know, it's like they're saying, yes, we all have to grieve losses and go through that, and it's a process and you can't rush that, but they're saying you will be moving forward from the difficulties that you're facing at this time, or from a loss that has taken the wind out of your sails, is what I'm getting here. So Spirit is saying you'll be moving forward again, so trust in that. I'm going to do the Astro dice for the air signs, see what comes up. Virgo, 10th house and moon. Wow. Okay, so there's this energy here. It's coming through more advice for me, is the way I'm hearing this. Is something, I heard the words pick up where you left off. So there might have been something that happened that was really shocking here with the 5 of Cups and the Death card that really took the wind out of your sails or was painful, but it's like there's work for you to do still. And also, you know, moon with Virgo can be health, so looking after your health. 10th house coming up here is like you still have things that you're going to achieve in life that are calling to you, so don't give up on your dreams. And with Virgo, it's like saying take things step by step. It's not a rush, it's not a race, you'll get there, it's all in good time, all step by step is what I'm getting here. For some people, that's about a relationship, or the future of a relationship is this step by step energy, because there is something with the future. For some people, there's a future of someone that you're with now, or someone around you in your life now. There is a future connection with them that is more of a commitment, is what I'm getting. So that was a separate message to some of the other stuff that came through. All right, so that was air signs. Let's have a look at the earth signs for November. So we're looking at Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Let's see what comes up for November for Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. 7 of Cups. Let's see what else. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, November. Gosh, too many cards here. This one I'm going to take because it was facing that way and it really got my attention. That's the Chariot. Wow. Okay. So with the Seven of Cups and the Chariot, there are certain ideas or inspirations or things going on in your mind that are actually going to manifest for you this month with the Victory card here, the Chariot, which is the Victory card. Let's have a look at the Astro dice. Mercury in Pisces, 10th house. Sorry, not Pisces, Cancer. Mercury, Cancer, the 10th house. This is something to do with your past in some way. Someone from your past can be earth signs with Mercury in Cancer. 10th house is a goal or a future commitment or a future career / business / personal goals. Now, Seven of Cups is ideas and options. At this moment, you may have a lot of things up in the air or a lot of options on the table, or things are unclear as to where they're going. But with the Chariot, it's saying at some stage this month, there will be a bit more clarity. Things will start to move forward. Interesting, this is the moon, and you have Cancer, which is the sign that is ruled by the moon. So that's come up as a double message here. So there's something about something that you've been thinking about, something that you want. Could be something from your past or connected to someone from your past, but there's a future link as well. The Chariot always indicates victory and success. So something will be successful in the month of November. For the earth signs, it says wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fiery wisdom to help you with a challenge. Okay, so the earth signs may have been going through some challenging things, definitely in October, and there's some of it may carry through into November. But it's saying that you have the ability, the talent, the wisdom, the negotiating power is what I'm getting here to work through this. It could be for some earth signs issues going on with family with a Mercury in Cancer, like communication with family members, or with a parent. Cancer, the sign of Cancer in the 10th house could be a mother or an issue with a mum, someone's mum going through something, or, you know, negotiations to do with family stuff is what I'm seeing. Communications with family, communications also with siblings for some people. Let's see the other message for November. You have Isis, cast spells, protect and heal. Okay. Interesting, there's a scorpion there. I just saw that, which represents transformation. Protect and heal is standing out to me. Some of you may be into, you know, Wiccan stuff, or I'm not into that personally, but some of you may be. But I'm really drawn to the protection energy. So make sure you're protecting your energy, earth signs, this month. And with the scorpion here, it's like watch out for negative people, negative energies, and being really switched on to that so that you don't get drained by other people's energy this month, especially in family situations. For earth signs, that's a strong message I'm getting. Okay, so and Capricorns in particular, with your ruling planet Saturn going direct on November 4th, this is a powerful time for Capricorns to start to feel like you're moving forward more in a very significant way in your life. So that Saturn direct will be very impacting for Capricorn people. Water signs, Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. What is coming up for November for the water signs? Oh, you have Ace of Wands. That's a powerful message for the water signs. And oh, you have a water tarot card, which is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so there's very Piscean energy here. So I'm getting Pisces here. There's a new beginning. Interesting, I'm getting Pisces stand out of all the water signs right now, because that Saturn going direct is in Pisces. So from November 4th, the Pisces people may notice like a shift where things are starting to, you're having to take control a bit more or direct the course of events. You're able to maybe, or you're noticing that that's what's happening. And about stepping into your authority and your power a little bit more. The Ace of Wands is about a new beginning. Okay, so all water signs that's coming up for November, a new passionate beginning. It could be a creative project. It could be something to do with love. Can be career. Let's just do the Astro dice on that and see. Capricorn, career, moon, security and home life, and 2 is about finances. So this is actually quite good for the water signs in regards to developments in terms of home life security, finances will be good. I'm seeing for the water signs this month, they should be good here. Could be developments in work. We have career with Capricorn. Capricorn can also be a parent or issues with a parent or parent and family issues. Something about money comes up with the second house. Second house is earned money, the money that you earn from your job. There could be more money coming in. Let's see what else. We have 2 cards. I will take both since they both came out. It says, wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Okay, so be careful what you wish for, as the saying goes, because sometimes what we want is not always what's good for us. So it's better sometimes to just say, you know, if you want something to work out, say, well, I asked for this or something that's better than this that's better for me, you know, like it's always to trust the universe that, you know, if you're asking for something and it's not coming to you, being open to something better or something that's just better for you. Manifestation, yeah, it's talking about manifesting very clearly here. Wishing and manifesting comes up. So it's time for Pisces to look at new ways of manifesting. Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer, or manifesting a new path, manifesting something new. I'm just going to read this one here. It says, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down and on paper. Manifestation step 1. Yeah, so writing down what your ideas and thoughts are for your future, because there is this Ace of Wands here, this new opportunity, this new energy. And the Knight of Cups, for some of you, if you're looking at, is there any romance this month? This is a yes here, okay? Because with these two together, it's very strong. So it may not be for all the water signs, but some water signs that are watching here, I've got romance coming in. So that's really nice, or romance being quite heightened this month is what I'm seeing. All right, so I'm going to move on to the fire signs finally. So the fire signs being Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What have we got? Aries, Leo, Sag, November. 2 cards here. We've got the 8 of Cups and we have the Temperance card, which is the Sagittarius card. How about that? So fire signs, we've got walking away from something that is not good for you. That has been throwing you off balance, because you're going more towards balance here with the Temperance, okay? This could be something that you're overindulging in. Oh, sorry, this is something that there's a darkness here with this. See how she's like all in this murky energy. For some people, it could be a habit, it could be an addiction, it could be a relationship, it could be something that's just not been good for you. And look at this Temperance card. It's like going more towards balance and equanimity. Let's see what these Astro Cards has. 12th house, yep, the house of addictions. Cancer, comfort. Venus, could be like habits here, is coming out. Also for some people, maybe one person, it could be like a hidden relationship or something about a relationship that is secretive or hidden, or maybe a little bit toxic. There is what I'm saying. For the fire signs, letting go of that is what I'm getting. Protection. Wow, that's a beautiful card. It says the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. Look, some of the fire signs, I'm getting more Sagittarius than Aries here, may have been felt that they have almost like been dealing with entity energy or psychic attack or something untoward like that. This is reminding you that you have the ability to call on psychic protection. And I always say to people, like, work with Archangel Michael if you deal with any strange things on the paranormal level or on the energetic level that are not your own energy, that are infiltrations, because you know, it's not something that people are generally, sadly, that aware of, but it happens. It's like if you're getting a lot of negative thoughts, or just feeling down for no reason, or just feel really irritable, or your body doesn't feel right, sometimes these are signs of negative entity attachment or thought forms from other people that you've absorbed. So this is asking you to purify your energy field. You know, there's so many things you can do. You can sage yourself, you can call on Archangel Michael daily, you can be careful what you put into your mind and body. Stay away from certain dark themed energies, people. Stay true to yourself. See that? True north. Look at that. That's exactly what I've been saying here. So fire signs, this is asking you, look at the snake. The snake's always a sign of caution. It's like, trust your inner instinct of what you're feeling about the energies around you this month. because some of the fire signs are letting go of something negative here. Like I said, it could be an addiction, a habit, a relationship that's toxic or just not helpful to you, not positive for you, because it's like you're tired of feeling out of balance. Okay, look, this may not apply to all fire signs. This is what I'm getting. If you're a fire sign, this doesn't relate. Check your rising or moon sign. True North is saying, you know, you as a fire sign, it's very important for you to feel that you are being true to yourself, and letting these other energies affect you is kind of throwing you off your true self. It's influencing you in a way that it looks like it's kind of taking you away from yourself energetically. So again, sometimes addictions can do that. Addictions don't have to be drugs. It could be food, it could be computer games, it could be sugar, you know, like it could be anything that is just a habit that you know you shouldn't be doing because it's taking you away from your being centered in your truth and yourself. So it's like saying clearing this energy will bring you back to your true self. Like I said, that may not be for all fire signs. That might just be for a few people watching. Okay. I am also getting for some fire signs something about creative energy, like tapping into something creative will help you with finding this balance as well. So maybe you're already doing something creative, or maybe you already have a passion, whether it's creative or something else, and it's like connecting with your passion is going to help you to feel more balanced in your physical and spiritual body and etheric body. That's what I'm getting. So those are the messages for this month, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and like I said, if you'd like to join me on Patreon, check out the link. Check me out on Patreon because I do a lot more content there more frequently. I do probably 3 to 4, maybe sometimes more videos a month, and just more variety happening over there. And if you'd like to book a reading, go to my website and check out the link to my website. And if you know you're interested, like I said, the turnaround time for around this time of year is around 3 to 4 weeks. Thanks everyone, and have a great month. Talk to you next month. Bye.